What's up everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Xenoblade Chronicles. Last time, we made our way through the rest of the Bionis interior and spent forever finding one of the hardest items to get in this entire game. But no matter, we came inside the heart and defeated Lorithia before we were met by Dickson, and we were told to meet him on Prison Island. So, that's exactly where we're going to head. So we're going to step through this black portal and head on to Prison Island.
Hey! Is this...
It's Prison Island. So it has sunk into the Bionis head.
Oh, Dun-Dun. Ricky feel funny feeling from above. Ricky instincts say Dickson is there.
Yes, I agree.
Start praying to Zanza, Dickson. We're coming!
Alright, I feel like it's no more fitting that we're here towards the end of our adventure with the three folks that started it all. That's all I really have to say about this. I want to keep quiet for a moment, and I want you guys to listen to this. Welcome back to Prison Island. This music here, I believe the name of this song is called it's either Onward to the Final Battle or On to the Final Battle. One of those two, and it's great. When I first heard this coming into Prison Island for the second time, it took me by surprise. I was not ready for it at all. One of the first things you may have noticed is that, yes, Prison Island now has its own Collectopedia. We're going to have some of the items here. But yeah, you saw the item over on the ground. It now has its own Collectopedia. There's quite a lot of items to collect, but they really aren't that hard to get. But yeah, this song, like, it really gets, like, my blood pumping and, like, ready to go for, like, what's coming up ahead. Because, I mean, well, as the name of the song suggests, we are pretty close to that final battle, so... I mean, I hate that it has to go away every time we have to find an enemy, but these are Obarts, so it's Obart. Not really sure why his name is just adjective. Though I'm not even sure what Obart even means, so... And all of a sudden I have the hiccups. I don't know where that came from. Most of these guys were pretty much on level for what I want for this. Wyvern Cutlass is just... It might be better than what Dunban has. The 9th of the 10 mythical blades. It has given rise to many legends. Interesting. Serene Imlali is a unique monster in this area that I want to purge as soon as possible. Let's do this. We'll attack it, and let's get this battle started. If we see a unique monster, we're going to take it on. Now, I believe it doesn't have a topple spike. Or it shouldn't, because it already has a regular spike. That we have lots of enemies getting involved here, which is very scary here. These are just regular dinos, I believe. So I want the party to focus its efforts here if possible. Monado Purge. I'm not too worried about Gnaw here. And let's get a chain attack started. Slit Edge. Sword Drive. Oh, Final Cross. Can we force the topple? We can. Sweet. And that did a lot of damage too. That was great, actually. Shake our edge, maybe? Can I get it off in time? I did actually. I did notice, I guess, but he was immune to something there, and oh, he's already back up, which is not great. I can't really see what I'm doing or where I'm moving, though we've already built up another chain attack, which is not too bad. So let's... Oh, did I just interrupt her final cross? That's probably not good. Oh well. Sword drive again. Sword drones. Yeah, she took a lot of damage from that. But we can keep going. Alright then, sure. War swing. Feels the talent gauge. Wow, that was just doing a lot now. Double wind. Man, we're still going. Okay, Ryan, Lariat, Fiora again, double blade, back to how long is this gonna go for? I've never had a chain attack go for that long. We almost entirely took down this enemy in one go. Now Fiora could use the healing right now, so we're gonna give that to her as soon as possible. Some more arts and so many enemies attacking us at once, but we're doing so well that it doesn't really matter. We just killed that guy before he could ever do anything, so that went surprisingly well, actually. I'm surprised at how well that went, actually. And maybe an art book? No, but chosen one. Art Stealth 6, back attack +5, and first attack +5. And this is the 10th of the 10 finest blades. Boasts fine protective capabilities. Chosen one. What a name, honestly. Obart, not fine. Pretty okay. I want to you pay attention to what we've got going on down here at the moment. So, with all of this going on right here, there's that little, like, platform right there that we can see, and then the floor that we entered in on down there. So I want you to keep this in mind for just a little bit later, because we'll be coming back through. We're more than likely be able to go there at some point later on. We're gonna sneak by you, or not. I guess I will fight you. Might as well fight a couple enemies here. Why not? As long as that Dinos doesn't come in and as long as the Dinos doesn't see us, we should be fine. Yeah, this fight's going well enough, and yeah, he just turns around and walks the other way. Sweet. Another slit edge. Ryan's holding aggro, which is nice. Taking off Fiora, and Shulk and Fiora both got to level up. I think I never... I don't know if I ever showed this off. I'll show it off real quick anyway, if I didn't. I gave Fiora an EXP up 6 gem, so she should be getting a lot more EXP, so she's about on the same level as Shulk, and I think because of that, I'm actually going to take that off of her and give her something else instead. I'm not sure what. We'll go with Initial Tension for now. That's pretty good for her, so now that she has pretty good EXP, she's kind of up to level with Shulk. I think we can leave that alone for now. We also noticed that all the teleporters here are now working. When we first came through this area, we weren't able to use all of these, so but now we are actually able to use those, and it'll take us down this kind of long hallway, and lots of collectibles around here. You want to make sure you grab these. We will be trying to fill out the Collectopedia as soon as possible. It shouldn't be too hard to actually fill out, so we should be just fine. But with that, we're at the location that we need to be, so let's head on through this doorway.
What took you so long?
Dickson!
Are you even trying to fight? Things are gonna get a lot worse if you don't buck up your ideas.
Come down here and say that!
What on Bionis is that?
It's the warm-up act. If you can't get by this one, you don't stand a chance against me.
Stop these games, old man!
You'll have to stop this thing first. Hurry up! I'm just itching for a good old-fashioned scrap.
Everyone, be careful.
Monster want to eat Ricky!
This thing is no match for us.
I do like how Ryan is like, what in the world is this thing? As if we didn't just fight like 3 of them just moments ago, which I still just find extremely funny for like no reason. Alright, but on a Buster, I probably shouldn't use that right now, especially if this chain attack goes on as long as that last one did, which was insane, by the way. That was crazy. We could have kept going, but no. Sword Drone does half of his health. Wow, Fiora is so strong. But we've now located the battle arena, and the floor below us drops out from under us. And with this, Demon Pavlovsky, a unique monster that we're actually required to fight. And for some reason, it uses the boss music instead of the usual music that a unique monster would use. But this is considered a unique monster by the game, actually. It's got its own unique name and everything, and it's, I guess because it's part of the arena dropping down and things like that, maybe that's why, but it doesn't use the same music, which I just think is interesting. Let's get behind him, and let's get a chain attack going. Alright, she doesn't have sword drones, which is set. And why is it Ryan in the chain attack? Is he like dazed or something? No, he's just standing there, but he's not. Why was Ryan not a part of that chain attack? That is so weird. I've never seen that happen. Normally he'd be like dazed or something, but no, he just didn't join in there. Oh well, I guess it doesn't matter. We did just find Adam's apple. That's very weird to just have on you an Adam's apple. I mean, I suppose the description was different, but that taught us a new weapon type. This is also a story mission. Get out of the behemoth's nest and reach the controls device on the lower level. So yeah, a new type of enemy. These are Serene Candor. I wonder what that is, but yeah, these are behemoths. New enemy types that we're just now coming across, and this is the only area they spawn in, actually. In fact, I think there's only like 3 of these in the entire game. The one we just fought and these 2. Yeah, not great. Anyway, we can climb up this little rock wall here. I won't try to grab too many of the collectibles in this room. I'd rather not try to fight these guys if at all possible. But there are a lot of items, and if it wasn't quite obvious, a lot of quests back on Bionis require us, and we'll see some visions if we grab the correct items here shortly. That we haven't seen any of that sort yet. That require us items from. I'm sorry. What is this place? I don't even know why I can't remember what this. Prison Island. Oh my goodness. Prison Island, and they require items from here, a lot of quests, and so we'll be saving those for a later date, mostly due to the fact that scared me a lot. Surprised I didn't get any of the items that we wanted. They require a lot of items from here, and I don't want to break up the progress of the story too much, so I'd rather just leave it for later. Cold Agashu. That is a unique monster that I want to take care of, so let's head over here, strength up, and backslash to start. Alright, be careful about using ether attacks. You will attract those nebulae if possible, so, I mean, you must have to be worried about Fiora. They won't attack unless you use ether, which busters a physical attack, or you attack it, like I just did, which is not great, because this guy's got a pretty mean attack that if it hits, it has a certain effect that I don't exactly remember. It's not attacking here now, is it? Okay, this is this guy. Venom Rush. Oh, am I that low on health already? Oh, I am actually. Gotta be careful here. Also do this, please. And let's get a chain attack going before anything else bad happens. Sword drive. Close. Double blade. Not quite, but the slit edge should finish it off. There we go. Let's do war swing. Whoa, that did a lot of damage to both those guys, actually. We're just doing a lot of damage lately, which is nice. I won't complain at all, don't get me wrong. I like the fact that we're doing a lot of damage. Let's see. Backslash should finish this guy off. Yep, and the Nebulae. Yeah, he's got a mean spike attack. Let's get the Purge going, and let's finish this guy off if we can. Alright, another chain attack. Sword drive. Forcing topple won't work. Our tension apparently isn't high enough somehow. Alright, Lariat. Keep going. Alright, double blade. Max damage there, and there we go. Alright, chain attack is over. It says we didn't do a lot of well, I guess we really didn't do a lot of damage. These guys are mostly weak to ether, so that makes sense. Cosmo Burst 5. Whoa, wait, I died as the battle ended. Okay, Darkness Sickle. Might be good for Dunban. I'll have to check that out. And this is Atomic Driver. Pretty good for Ryan. Not as good as what we have, I don't think. HP up 5 with these Eclipse boots. Probably not too bad. They're heavy equipment, though. So you may want to watch out for that. And Lancelot boots. Might be better than what we have now, too. So I may be doing some equipment moving around at the end of this episode. But we do have another unique monster that I want to change the party around for. Only because it's an ether enemy, and, well, ether attacks are going to do better than what they normally would. So let's head over here and take on Inferno Heinrich. Play as Melia for this. Let's do this, and I'll let Ricky and them attack. The other Nebulae will also attack automatically, which is... Yeah, and we'll continue to alternate between these two here. Got a break. I don't think I can force it. I think he's got a pretty mean topple spike, so I want to be careful about toppling, I think. Oh, did he use lock on? He did. That kind of stinks. I guess we'll take him out first anyway. It doesn't matter. Do another ice and blaze. Corona eruption. Ricky tried his best to revive us there. Let's encourage. And no, he doesn't have. Oh wait, no, he does have a topple spike. Very bad topple spike. Very bad topple spike. I don't like that at all. This fight's not going well at all, is it? In fact, I'm taking a lot of damage, and I wouldn't expect to die right here. I wouldn't be surprised if I died right here. Ether up plus the attack. Let's just spam these, and this should do it. Or I just die. I mean, I'm not dead, but, like, you get the idea. One more. These should do it. There we go. Inferno Element. Must be a yoink from Ricky, and oh, we needed that. That's the 2 Inferno Elements we need. Should help out Colony 6. Yeah, so lots of items, like I said earlier, lots of items that we need for Colony 6 reconstruction are here. Ooh, Cross Impact. Wow. That's actually really good. I think I've been using that art. I'm pretty sure I have. Z Speed Boosters and another Inferno Elements. That's the second one that we're gonna need that we know of for sure. And I may go ahead and check out that art book for Fiora real quick, actually. In fact, I will. Cross Impact. I have it on her, but don't want to level it up. We have a lot of unspent AP, but all it does is affect the cooldown, which It would be good maybe later on if we ever try to get into topple locking or something like that, but nothing like too crazy, I guess. We'll switch back to Shulk and Rhine here. I want to keep it there for now. And I want to open this gate here. We could have technically just walked straight through here without finding those enemies, but I wanted to take care of them if at all possible. Now, you'll notice that there's this platform here, and there's this button that we need to press. I want to repeat, do not press this button. If you press this button, you will miss out on some very important items. So instead, I want you to jump down here.
This isn't going well.
No, don't give up.
And while you're here, you can walk across this area and things like that. And there's a couple of items that you should be able to grab while you're here. But that's, technically you can do this while pressing the button, so this is not what I wanted to show off. What I wanted to show off, I'll show off in just a little bit. But since we're up on this upper level, I want to go and show it off. This is the first sanctum, and we have a unique monster, Abnormal Clone Barg. And so, another unique monster I want to take care of. So he's got some physical protection stuff up, but I think we can take care of this guy just fine. So, let's do this. Nothing too special about this fight. He's one of those, like, almost like a Ponyo that I think we've seen throughout the different areas, or if we've even seen those enemies. This may be different enemies, not from this game. I'm fairly certain they are, and I'm pretty sure we've seen enemies called Ponyos at some point, but I could be thinking of something else. I don't exactly remember now, but let's go ahead and get our chain attack started. Rhine Sword Drive and Fiora Double Blade. Another attack, backslash, and maybe Fiora will use her, maybe not, maybe she already used it or something. He's not immune to break or topple, so that's nice. Though I think he's got a pretty mean spike, topple spike, so you want to be careful about that. Though we are pretty much done with this fight already. And there we go, we even got a unique test, Eclipse Gauntlets, Ether up 5. That's actually probably pretty good for Melia. Alcor Staff, Electric Plus, Blaze Plus, and Art Stealth. Probably just as good as what she has. But I'd like to keep her with the staff that she has now. And some more light equipment, which also might be good for our party as well. There's some item orbs in here. I can smell 10 of the. I can imagine 10 of these smelling really sweet. How's Napo Rick's gonna call butterflies back with these? So that's a little bit of a intro into a quest we're gonna have later. This is the Death Lychees. We also have Giant's Treasure Chest. So if we open these up, we'll get the Daedalus, a weapon for Rhine. Pretty good. Master Glasses, which will finally replace the glasses that we've had on Melia for all of this time, since I think all the way back to the High Entia tomb. We've had those same glasses on her and we've never removed them. So also a Grace Top, Art Seal Resist. Nothing too crazy, but Ether 5 frame, which might be pretty good for someone like Fiora. We might end up using that. And if we open up this other chest, it's also in here. Ether Burst, also really good for Melia. 3 slots. Once again, I still think I'm going to keep what she has on her. Oriental Glasses, Initial Tension 3, pretty good. Argos Boots, Bind Resist, not too bad. And Ether Goggles, Debuff Resist. It seems like they're building us an Ether 5 set for Fiora. But that's not everything. We can also head to the other side of this room by running around the kind of upper part of the room again. If we head up through this way, we can actually walk all the way around. So, I mean, you can see kind of where that last teleporter was down below us, right down there where when we first came through this area. And did that item orb respawn in the water, or did I forget to grab it? No, it looks like they all respawned, or either I'm not really sure exactly how all of item orb respawning works. I know if you like leave an area and go to 2 other areas, it has to be at least 2 areas, and then return, all item orbs will respawn. Or if you save and quit, item orbs will also respawn. But other than that, I don't know of anything else like that. It might just be after a certain amount of time, maybe they respawn. But if you couldn't see on our map, we have another room that's almost exactly identical over here on this side. So I want to grab this item orb first. Dancing Squirrel. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad at all. And I want to head inside of here, because this is the second sanctum. Before we fight that unique monster, which actually is the same name, so I wouldn't exactly call it unique. Though I get what they're going for. They are clones, so there's 2 of them. But anyway, I should say, let's fight this guy the same way we did the last one. In fact, I guess technically, since we fought this guy before, I actually am just gonna cut this fight out. It's gonna go the exact same way. Like literally, it's the exact same enemy twice. So it's the only unique monster that isn't actually unique, which I think is quite funny. I'll meet you guys when this fight's over. I guess I'll come back a little sooner and say that this guy doesn't have a topple spike. He has a topple spike, but it's not the same kind of spike you would normally think of. His topple spike is a topple spike, which means if he's toppled, he will like auto topple the party, basically. Is what basically what it boils down to. Fiora, I need you to do that, and while I try to heal him up. And everyone's up at a level up now. We're almost at level 80. Agape. We got that earlier. Sun Staff from Melee. We've gotten all of these. I think we've seen all these before. 2 item orbs here. Nothing too crazy. But we have 2 more giant treasure chests that we can grab in this one. Ether 5 boosters. So Ether up 6. Argos armor. Titan Sabatons. Both pretty good. Spike 5. That would be good for Ricky. And Titan Sabatons. Topple resist. And Trinity for Charla. That's only 2 slotted weapon though, but a lot of these items are sometimes considered to be some of the best in the entire game, especially a lot of the gear. So we got a full set of Titan armor as well, Pierce resist 5, Grace bottoms, HP up 5, and Ether arms 5, or Ether 5 arms, and Lazard for Dunban. No, I do not want to leave these items. I definitely want to take those. I don't think the chest will reclose, so if you leave them there, they are gone forever. And I believe all of these, all of this equipment in these chests are one of a kind. So if you're gonna grab them, I would highly recommend that you grab them. Definitely don't just like leave them there. If your inventory is full, please like clear it out or something. I don't know what else to tell you. Finally, if I can make the jump without dying. Okay, we can kind of work our way down, which is nice. We can head back to the central hall because with the pillar down, we can head inside these pillars and grab some other giant's treasure that's hidden away. You want to make sure you grab these because it has EXP up 5. Pretty good. Dragon Rod Alcar. Its core is the talent of a Dragon King. Not as good as what Melia has, but still pretty good for it. Titan Helm, Daze Resist 6. Another good piece of gear. And another Grace Bottoms, HP up 5. Also pretty good. And then finally, there's one more right over here. Emperor Beetle. I'm going to grab that, I guess, too, for the Collectopedia a bit later on. And once we've done that, we also have the Critical Up 5 gem. Ooh, it's actually probably pretty good for, like, Shulk or maybe even Dunban. Congo Mato, a 3-slot weapon for Ricky. Symbol of a strange bird monarch, wielded only by the strong of will. Considered one of the best, if not the best, weapon for Ricky. Pretty darn good. Also, Aggro up 5, Aggro's leggings again, and Grace top again as well. Lots of really good gear in here that you're probably going to want for later on. But with all that being said, we have a long way to go until we get back to that switch. It's really not that far, but I'd rather not walk you guys all the way back through there. So, I'm just going to meet you guys when we're actually back at the switch. Alright, we're back at the switch now in the banquet hall. And when we do this, we can run over, activate the switch. When we do that, the pillar will go back up. So if you didn't collect those items before, the ones down there in the 2 pillars on the very bottom floor will no longer be accessible to you at any point. So if you didn't get those, you're out of luck. If you didn't grab the ones that are on the in the walls over there and behind us over there, you can still jump on this and hop down. There's pools of water to keep you from taking too much damage and things like that. But other than that, we should be able to head back up this way and I think actually get out somewhere over here maybe. I don't think we can actually go through this gate, can we? No, it's locked. So we actually have to warp down and then, or like jump down and go back around. So I guess I'm cutting ahead again and I'll meet you guys back up in the arena again. Alright, now that we're back at the arena has been restored. The floor has no longer been sunk into the ground. Well, as soon as we get here, we walk right over here. And that giant Obart that we saw just moments ago up there on that seat up there has come down to fight. So, this is the Master Obart. So, we got some fighting to do. Let's do this. Pretty strong, level 78. Can be very hard to take care of. That didn't go well at all, actually. You're definitely right, Shulk. That didn't go well. I wanted to try to get the topple off, and it just didn't happen. Got a break off. It's just getting the topple. Legendary Claw 7? Yes. Also, I never mentioned this, but Fiora, get up, please. Somehow Rhine isn't drawing aggro, which is strange, and we're not doing so hot. We're not doing so hot at all. Rhine, please get up. Oh, his level went. Oh, he's enraged. That's right. His level goes up, and he's level 82 for just a moment there, and he hits for a lot there. Legendary Claw 7, that's gonna kill. We're gonna take this guy out fast because we don't have enough party gauge filled up to. Or I can reduce the aggro off of Shulk and take care of him. Sweet. As soon as we do that, this ramp will appear. And with that, our quest is complete. We can continue the chase after Dickson. And we get up, and that teleporter right up there is where we're headed. Now, I do believe if we walk right up here, there is the empty throne is a landmark. So I want to grab that for just a moment because this hallway is now accessible to us, and there should be, or there usually is, a ton of item orbs down here in this empty hallway. There actually isn't as many as I thought there would be. Normally there's like a ton down here, but not really, though. Granted, at this point, we should be pretty darn close to filling out the Collectopedia, if not done. Yeah, we're only missing 2 items. We're pretty close already. This area doesn't take long at all. Though, I want to show off that red item more because it is not an angry monkey. The kitchen door key. So, if we actually head back through this hallway and back down to the kitchen, which I'll meet you guys at in just a moment. Once we're here, we can jump off to the left. And this is actually where that gate was a moment ago. And when we head over to the kitchen door, we can actually open it up with that key. And we can now head inside. So if there's ever a reason you want to come back here for... Hello, Rocky. You can hear my dog sneezing in the background. He was asleep behind me and he just woke up and started sneezing. So if you ever want to come back here for any reason, you can still get down to the pillar to get those items and stuff a lot easier, things like that. If you ever want to come back here, go back to the Behemoth's nest for whatever reason. You can do all of that using that key, which is pretty nice, though. I will actually use the one warp point that we got in the empty throne to head back to where we need to go. Hey, buddy, I guess Rocky is really sneezing back there. I guess you guys have never met. Well, you've probably seen him in some streams and stuff like that, but he's making lots of noise behind me. I'm sorry about that. I want to switch Ricky in here. If you couldn't tell, we're about to view a heart-to-heart. It's going to be between Ricky and Ryan. And oh no, that's very bad. Actually, that's going to require a lot of gifting. So much gifting, in fact, that I'm going to save that for another time. Actually, I'm not going to save it for another time. I'll save it for the beginning of the next episode. Well, no, I will do this now. Let me go and build up a bunch of affinity between these two, and I'll be right back. All I have to say is this. Who would have ever thought that Ryan's second full affinity link would be with Ricky? Of all people. Same thing with Ricky. he only has one with Melia, and that kind of makes sense. He's always talking about Melia and all sorts of stuff. But then his second one is with Ryan. I never thought I'd see the day. Anyway, that took a while. But with that, we can finally view Journey's End. Hey Ricky, I gotta confess something to ya. Ryan obsessed with Ricky? No, not obsess, confess. It's just, I didn't think you'd get this far. What's Ryan mean? I just figured you'd give up and head back to the village. Ricky do want to go home. Ricky want to see Oko and all the Topanen village. Ricky want pollen cakes and Ricky want them now. Sounds like you'd rather eat cake than see your family, Ricky. No, Ricky think family most important. But Ricky is here upon, so fight till battle ends. Huh, that right. You've got a pretty big family, Ricky. I'm almost jealous of ya. Why, Ryan jealous? I ain't got any family left. When I go home, no one's there waiting. You must be the happiest bloke in Bionis, Ricky. Cheer up, Ryan. Ricky want Ryan to start own happy family. It's just something done, man. Ricky think it easy, get married, start family. Ryan think too hard sometimes. So you reckon I should stop thinking about it so much? Ricky want to marry Oka, so Ricky tell her, marry Ricky. Oka was so angry she slapped Ricky. But then she agreed and Ricky and Oka have family. So you think if I get a girl to marry me, I'm all set? I hate to agree with you, but that's not a good idea. Ryan agree with Ricky? Ricky get Ryan married to other hom-hom. Cheers, man. Gonna have to find me a nice girl first, though. But Ryan already have nice girl. Wait, you don't mean... Well, maybe, but this ain't the time or the place. We're all home for... When we're all home free, I hope she doesn't turn me down. Okay, Ryan. I see. I mean, she's not standing behind you or anything like that, but... That's kind of cute. I mean, I do like how... I mean, at least it seems like it's canon. We haven't got any, like, clues or anything yet, you know. But it's kind of nice when developers do that. They kind of, like, hint at it a lot, but they don't ever confirm it for sure, or, you know, anything like that. But, are there monsters down there? No, why is it sure there's monsters? Oh, no, it's the nebula floating around. Sweet. With that, though, I do think that's going to be everything for this episode here. Next time, of course, we'll be heading to that teleporter and continuing our march up Prison Island. But, like I said, that's going to pretty much do it all for this episode here. So if you guys did like this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. It's helped the channel a lot. If you want to see more content like this, please do consider subscribing. Once again, guys, my name is Connor. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.